They have driven me out of myself. They have broken into my body. They have changed the keys. They have locked me out of myself. One moment, I am on my campaign tour, speaking with power, promising to get these women empowered. The next, I am called up at the feet of my shower, hugging my sanity back into myself. There are many things a woman becomes before she grows a voice. Like what? Like framed, like blackmailed, sex scandal spilt on the white dress that is my good name. I watch the sex tape and I think, I must be attending my own funeral. That king-size bed already casket, my staff pouring into me like flowers. There are many things a woman becomes before she grows a voice. Like what? Like a caterpillar crushed on the eve of its becoming. All my butterfly dreams, so nocturnal it never came out, are done. I am done. Being at war with the system is never a fair fight, but what? But the women before me fought it hard. Does it have to be at this cost? What do you want me to do? Give in to their demands and withdraw, or come forward and speak up? Come share my story, #MeToo, lash out at a system that cannot be defeated. You think they'll believe me? That all that stuff happened at the command of a God, with their cameras watching? You think they'll believe me? And even if they do, they'll think me a political Jesus. I, who have claimed that I have come to save the world but can't seem to messiah myself out of a crucifixion. If that tape comes out, it's over, forever. This would be more than the death of my career. This would be genocide against women in politics. This would be Hiroshima of women in government. And one day, they will turn my fall into a cautionary tale about daughters like us, audacious enough maybe, or foolish enough to Icarus, to fly too close to the sun, to fly too close to their sons. And we both know that this is not the finish line, but this is where mine ends. You said it yourself. Politics is not about politics, but politics is about people. So think about the people whose interest you came into politics to represent. Think about the ones whose right you came here to protect. The women, the girls, the children, the people living with disabilities. You didn't start fighting for gender equity and social inclusion just because you were bored on a quiet weekend. You came here because you are an eyewitness to how discrimination can swallow a woman's dream, chew it to paste, and spit it all over her face. Remember your why. Remember what brought you here in the first place, and why you wanted to be in a decision-making position. Remember your convictions. What is our assurance that our interests will be adequately represented if we are not present in places and spaces where rules and policies that govern us are made in? But you said the other day that one of the dangers of repression is that it stops people from coming back to fight. True. You are right. Your resignation is valid. But keep in mind that whatever voice you have now was paid for with the blood of many unflinching fighters. Chief Margaret Ekpo, Iyaloja of Lagos, Hajiya Sawaba, Fumilayo Rasom Kuti, Dora Akunyili. All these mothers, many others, many murdered, unjustly sent to their early graves, women beaten, women with hair shaved, all to have this path paved for you, all to have this prize paid for you. And somehow, you owe posterity that favor too. This dream is a creditor, and it has come to collect. And while violence is not the cost of democracy, do not forget to honor your breaking, for it is sacred. It is communion bread. All of our broken bodies is communion bread. Remember your mothers, their bodies broken too, like Last Supper, saying, "Child, Take this in remembrance of us, all of our courage, and be courageous, for your mother tongue is insurrection, so speak resistance. For your mother tongue is insurrection, so speak resilience. For your mother tongue is insurrection, so speak with hope that one day social justice will find our home enough to stay. So stay, heal 'cause you must. Tonight we cry, tomorrow we dry our eyes, and when the sun rises we will rise with it. But this is not how our story ends. Defiant to the end. Broken is not how our story ends.
Mom is always in the kitchen cooking right. Will this be the end of our? Will this be the end of our? Will this be the end of our story? Will this be the end?